Okay, question part C from the specimen paper 2015. Question number 1. This question now is about exponential decrease, which is quite new. A new truck costs $15,000 and loses 23% of its value each year. Okay. Calculate the value of the truck after 3 years. So this is like compound percentage exponential decrease type of question. Okay. Now, its original price is $15,000. Okay. It loses 23% of its value. So it's going down by 23%. That means its original value is going to lose 23%. So now it's going to become 77% of what it was, which is as a decimal 0.77. Okay, so if I multiply this by 0.77, that will make it reduce by 23%. Okay, that's going to be the value after the first year. And this value is going to decrease again by 77%. Okay, sorry, by 23%. So this value, and then in the end of the second year, is going to be 77% of what it was. Okay, so this value is going to be reduced by another 23%, and then again 3 times. So it's going to be 77% of what it was, and then 77% of what that new value is, and then 77% of what that new value is. So basically, what you can do, instead of doing every step separately, you can just say to the power of 3, which keep multiplying the new value by 0.77, and we're going to do it 3 times because there's 3 years, and that will give us our value after 3 years. Okay, some people, they prefer to use the formula. Fine, but I prefer people not to be parrots and to have some understanding. That's what I prefer. But if the formula is the same thing as this, basically, so it's the value is the original value, which we can call P, times the multiplying factor, which is 1. Now, because it's a decrease, we put minus the rate decrease, which is 23, over 100. Okay, and then you raise that to the number of years. So you'll see it gives us the same thing. That's the original value, which we got 15,000, and you're going to have 1 minus 23 over 100. Okay, to the power of the number of years, 3. So that will give you exactly the same thing as this, because this 1 minus 23 over 100 is 1 minus 0.23, which is 0.77. So you get the same thing exactly. Okay, it's just this is thinking and this is being a parrot. Okay, as long as you understand the formula, that's fine. Now, so let's go and put this a little bit out of the way slightly. So we have 15,000. Be very careful, don't mistype. 0.77 to the power of 3 cubed. Oops, put that in there. Second. To the power of 3. Shift. There we are. Okay, so that gives us 6,847.995. 6,847.995. Okay. Now, that should be rounded. Now, as it's a larger value, normally you put 2 decimal places. Okay, for currency. So you could do 6,800 and hold on, 2 decimal places here would mean that increases by 1. So it becomes 0, 0. So 6,000 will be 8.00, 6,848.00, or you could write it as 6,848 without .00, because it's a large value. Someone's buying a truck, they're not going to worry about the cents, they'll care about the dollars. Okay, so in general, you do give to 2 decimal places, but if it's a large value, then it's perfectly acceptable to give to the nearest dollar. Okay, now then it says calculate the overall percentage loss in the truck's value after 3 years. So the percentage loss, or the percentage, decrease, or the percentage increase, or the percentage, profit, all these different things, they are basically found in the following way. You write the original value first. In this case, it's 15,000. I like to put an arrow to show what it's become, 15,000, and when it lost its value, it became 6,847.995. I'll write the original unrounded version. Okay, so to find the percentage loss, you find the difference. So 15,000 minus 6,847.995, and then you always divide by the original value, which is 15,000. This is where people mess up. They don't know what to divide by. They just decide with a lucky bag, right? They just guess. Okay, and you know, 1 times out of 2, 50% of the time they'll guess wrong. Okay, so you lose marks. So it's always the difference. It's always the difference over the original. And then you multiply by 100% to make it into percentage. Multiply by 100. So basically, this has to be multiplied by 100, and then we'll write the percent as a unit kind of thing. You don't multiply by 100%, you multiply by 100. You keep the percent as a unit. Now, you see, if you write it in this form, that helps you to remember what the original value is. Okay? Went from this value to that value. Sometimes it's an increase, sometimes it's a decrease. In this case, it's a decrease. Okay, but if you write it, that's where it started, that's where it ended, difference over original times 100%. That will make things very clear for you. So now, let's do this calculation. So you've got this value in our calculator. So we're going to do 15,000 minus this value. 15, 1, 2, 3. Minus that value. That should be around, make sure that's the right one. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, divided by 15,000. That gives you, times 100%, times 100, gives you 54.3467. 54.3467 dot dot dot, or stops there actually. 3SF 54.3%, and there we have this question answered. Thank you very much for listening.